Yo guys, welcome back to another Albion Online video. The first video where I have my mic working properly. In the video, I'll be showing you how to make 500k plus silver an hour. In the future, I'll be also making guides, tips and tricks videos since I've finally set up everything I need. So without any delay, let's get into the guide. If you watch Albion YouTube videos and streams, you will know that the one-handed dagger is becoming really popular, and I mean really popular. Since streamers and YouTubers like Albion Pew Pew, Flaccid Baron and Rasper have started showing it in their videos and streams. So sooner or later, my money making method will be put into the light, and I thought I might as well make a video to show you it and how it's done. Now the way you make a minimum of 500k an hour is quite simple. It's one of the game's mechanics that some people use, and that's faction flagging. And with my dagger statement earlier, you've probably guessed it, yeah, it's solo fame farming group dungeons in the Royals faction flag. Now I'm not going to go into the build in great detail because I'll have a video on it later on at some point. Here is what I'll be using to faction flag fame farm in tier 7 red zones. It's a simple setup that costs a few 100,000 silver, so even if you die it won't set you back your bank. And with an hour of fame farming, you'll make your money back and then some. The first item, which is the single-handed dagger, this is the weapon that's going to make your life really easy. Since it's an auto attack build, all you got to do is press a few buttons and then spacebar and the dagger will do the rest of the work for you. You want to have it on Assassin Spirit or Leap for the Q, throwing daggers on W and the attack speed passive. Since it's a single-handed weapon, it pairs well with the torch. The torch gives you attack speed and cooldown, so what's not to like? The next item in the build is the Assassin's Hood. This is used to reset your E on your dagger and your hunter jacket R. You want it on meditation and attack speed passive. The armor piece you want is the hunter's jacket. You want it on haste and the attack speed passive. Finally, any leather boots is what you want on the shoes. You just need it for the skill refreshing sprint. If you're going for cheapness, then this is going to be mercenary shoes. These are the core items of the build. It's all you need to start faction flag fame farming, however you can add a few more items to make it more efficient and kill mobs faster. In the cape slot, you want one of these three. You want a demon cape for the AoE damage, a Morgana's cape for the attack speed boost, or a keeper's cape for the damage boost. In the food slot, you want a damage or cooldown food. You can have health regen food, but with the dagger E, I find that you're normally sitting at 70% HP at the start and the end of the fight, so that would go to waste. So instead I recommend beef stew or a tier 7 pork omelette. In the potion slot, you want one invisibility potion, and you want poisons for the bosses if you plan to kill the single green/blue bosses. Do not try and attempt to kill the double bosses because it's just not worth your time and you need really good gear to be able to do them solo. You also want to bring energy potions if you find that you have energy issues with this build, since it is energy intensive. The reason why you bring an invisibility potion is because you run another weapon such as a double bladed staff, and as soon as you see any type of trouble like a red name or a faction flag player, you hit the invisibility potion. While you're invis, you switch to the double bladed staff and then you just get the hell out of there. Now that the build is out of the way, all you have to do to start is go to the faction enlistment and join the faction. I will be showing you Fort Sterling's faction leader. Click enlist and he should flag you up as Fort Sterling. You can check that you are flagged by looking at the status bar in the top left corner of the window, and the shield on the right hand side of that status bar should have changed to the faction colours. So Fort Sterling is white, and you can see here that it has been changed to white. When you're flagged, remember that any other enemy faction can attack you and kill you even in the blue and yellow zones. Now that everything is set and you have what you need, it's time to find yourself a group dungeon. Now here's a few tips and tricks to help you out. Leave the first few sets of mobs so people don't see that it's cleared and dive you. The basic skill rotation is QWRE. Make sure you use your hunter jacket first to build up the haste passive on the dagger and then use your E for the best damage. After your hunter jacket has run out, you want to use the assassin hood as well as the leather boots to reset your dagger and your jacket, and then you just repeat the skill rotation. You can take out a single or a group of 2 mobs with ease. Small mob packs you should be wary of more than 4. Kill a few then reset, and then repeat. Mobs in packs of 3 or more, you want to kill one, reset, and then kill the remaining 2. Some packs of mobs in 2s are annoying to fight, so you should just skip them and save your time and the repair bills. You can kill a solo green chest boss if you want, and any duo bosses is not worth doing since it takes too much time, and purple and gold chests are just a no-go unless you have Gucci gear to deal out the damage and survive. If you're bringing good gear or Gucci gear, make sure you have the invisibility potion equipped and have an escape weapon like a double bladed staff pocketed. Spacebar is your best friend, it's the auto attack shortcut key. Time it so your Morgana's cape is not stacked with your hunter jacket. This is due to diminishing returns on attack speed. If you're using the Keeper's cape, time it so that your E and R are used at the same time as the cape for the maximum damage. Keep an eye on the bottom right side next to the map to show you how many enemies are in the dungeon. If it's more than one, switch to your escape weapon, run past some mobs and A out. This does not show you faction flag people. After you have finished fame farming, make sure you unflag so that you don't get attacked on the way back to the city with your loot. Once you're in the city, buy the crests or the hearts to make your silver. Here is the breakdown of what I got in this session. In the video I managed to get a 6.2 glaive, which sold for around 320k, and a 6.1 enigmatic staff, which sold for 100k. I managed to get 7 tomes, which sold for 30k, so that's 210k, and I managed to get 15k faction points, which is equivalent to 5 hearts at 60k each, so that's 300k. All that was within one food, so that's half an hour, so just do that twice and that's an easy 600k on the points alone. In total, in that half an hour, I made roughly 930k. Now you will not get as lucky as I did in some of the item drops and the book drops. However, I have done this for a good few weeks and noticed that you average around 5 books per 30 minutes if you're clearing at a fairly decent speed. So that's around 300k every half an hour and 600k every hour just on your faction points. And then the tomes and the loot from the bosses or mobs is just extra profit. I hope this guide helped you out. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Albion online content.